WWE Universe is terrified as The Undertaker returns. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The lights go out, the arena falls silent, a bell tolls, and suddenly, the chilling presence that once haunted WWE for decades returns. The Undertaker is back, and the entire WWE Universe is terrified. A night like no other. It all started with small, unexplained incidents. Cameras glitching mid-match, the arena lights flickering without warning. Unsettling backstage shadows caught on surveillance footage. Superstars grew uneasy, and fans started speculating. Was it just technical difficulties? Or was it something more sinister? Then, on the May 19th edition of Monday Night Raw, something happened that no one could ignore. The bell tolls. The main event was in full swing. Cody Rhodes vs. Drew McIntyre. The match was explosive. The crowd roared. But then, as Drew lifted Cody for a claymore, sound effect, gong, narrator dramatic tone, everything stopped. The lights cut out. Smoke began to pour from the entrance ramp. Thunder rumbled through the speakers. And then, a single word echoed through the arena. Rest in peace. The crowd lost their minds. For the first time in years, the dead man had returned. The Undertaker returns. Wearing his iconic trench coat and wide-brimmed hat, The Undertaker walked slowly through the mist. His expression unreadable, his aura, as chilling as ever. But he wasn't here to smile. He wasn't here to wave. He was here, for a reason. The ring was empty by the time he arrived. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes had fled in shock. Security stood frozen. Commentary was silent. Even the fans, thousands strong, dared not cheer. A message from beyond. Undertaker grabbed a mic. Slowly, he raised it to his lips. And then, in his iconic gravelly voice, he spoke. Undertaker clip. I buried this place once. And now, it's risen again, full of sin, pride, betrayal. I warned you, if I ever came back, someone would pay the price. And just like that, the lights cut out again. Backstage panic. Backstage, chaos unfolded. Superstars were interviewed as they rushed out of the arena. Damian Priest, shaken. Becky Lynch, speechless. Even legends like Triple H looked rattled. Triple H clip. I don't know what this means, but if The Undertaker's back, then something bad is coming. Whispers started spreading. Who was he here for? What did he mean by, someone will pay the price? The WWE locker room was on edge. History repeats. To understand the fear, you have to go back in time. The Undertaker was never just a wrestler. He was a force, a myth, a legend, and a nightmare. From burying opponents alive to setting caskets ablaze, the Phenom always left destruction in his path. Hell in a Cell vs. Mankind. Buried alive matches, lightning bolts hitting the ring. Now imagine that force, returning in 2025, with no alliances, no loyalty, and only one mission, vengeance. The locker room responds. Later that night, WWE posted exclusive footage of superstars reacting. Kevin Owens clip. I don't care if he's a legend, if he comes for me, he better be ready to fight. Sami Zayn clip. This is bad, real bad. He doesn't just return for fun. He returns for war. And then there was Seth Rollins. Target. Seth Rollins. Rollins, fresh off his alliance with Paul Heyman and leading a faction of chaos, was noticeably nervous. Seth Rollins clip. Let's be real, The Undertaker had his time. It's over. This is Monday Night Rollins now. But everyone knew, Rollins had mocked legends before. He burned bridges. He laughed at the past. And The Undertaker, he doesn't forget. The mysterious warnings. In the weeks that followed, strange symbols began appearing. Backstage monitors randomly showed urns. Coffins appeared near the entrance ramp. Superstars were found unconscious, in eerie circumstances. Rollins, shaken. His faction, falling apart. Liv Morgan, reported seeing shadows in the hall. Even Braun Breaker claimed the lights flickered every time he passed a certain hallway. The return match teased. Finally, WWE made it official. At the upcoming pay-per-view, Judgment Ground, The Undertaker would step back into the ring. But his opponent, unknown. That didn't stop the speculation. Fans theorized it could be Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, even LA Knight. But one name kept surfacing: Solo Sikoa. Solo had claimed to be the new enforcer of darkness. He'd attacked legends, dismissed the old guard. Maybe now, the darkness was coming for him. Undertaker strikes. On SmackDown, Solo Sikoa faced Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a brutal match. But after the final bell, as Solo stood over Shinsuke, the lights went out, the crowd gasped, and when they came back on, Undertaker was in the ring, behind Solo. Intensely. One choke slam. That's all it took. Solo didn't move, and the Undertaker just stared into the camera and whispered, "You're not darkness, you're just lost." The countdown begins. Judgment Ground was only days away. The promos aired. Death walks again. The darkness has returned. WWE leaned fully into the fear. Merchandise sold out. Hashtag The Deadman Returns trended worldwide. Rollins avoided eye contact on Raw. Solo didn't show up to SmackDown. Legends warned from afar. Even Roman Reigns refused to comment. Judgment Ground. The match. Thousands filled the stadium. The set looked like a graveyard. The match, officially revealed as Solo Sikoa versus The Undertaker. The match was brutal. Solo threw everything he had. Super kicks, Samoan spikes, chairs. But nothing stopped the Deadman. After 15 minutes of punishment, The Undertaker delivered one final tombstone piledriver. 1, 2, 3. The bell tolled. Solo lay still. The Undertaker stood victorious. The aftermath. But Undertaker didn't leave right away. He walked to the corner, picked up a shovel, and dug a shallow grave by the ramp. Solo's body was dragged and symbolically buried. The message was clear: cross the Deadman, and you pay with your soul. Is this the end? The following Monday, WWE opened Raw with a dark screen. No pyro, no intro, just a quote: "The dead will rise, whenever the living forget." Was this Undertaker's last ride? Or merely the beginning of something darker? Legends and fear. Even legends began speaking up. If he's really back, then nobody's safe. I know that look in his eyes. He's not here to perform. He's here to destroy. The WWE Universe had watched legends return before. But this time, it wasn't nostalgia. It was fear. Who's next? With Solo Sikoa buried, who's next? Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, maybe even Roman Reigns himself. One thing's for sure: if The Undertaker is back, WWE may never be the same again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this spine-tingling journey into the return of The Undertaker, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Who do you think the Deadman will go after next? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, rest in peace.